So with reliability being answered, how about the high availability and performance? Because people are stupid enough to write stupid code. And when they bring the same stupidity to any compute, it will not work.
See, today with what's happened, the computing, the world has the performance increased dramatically last decade compared to the kind of code we write. People have been writing because cloud has made you can write still a bad piece of code, continue to work. I don't think we can do much about it. But eventually with the AI coming in, AI is going to write most of the code, is going to be a lot more reliable, right?
Correct.
Human code. Today, example, just people used to take 1 week to create a user interface, right?
Correct.
But it can create an hour. So basically you only look at business logic, eventually code is coding is a syntax and semantics, right? Syntax and business logic should be with you, right? You apply you tell the logic.
Correct.
System, I think, can do a better piece of writing code than you write today. I think eventually AI will replace
all
people and it can write far superior quality of code, which is highly reliable and secure, right?
Okay. And when it comes to performance, already you're told, and we also already spoken about HPC, but there are few use cases where people need a DR, a real-time backup happening, and they also need a place where we all spoke about CDNs when social media burst happened, when social media was being adopted. So how does your cloud support all these things?
See, basically what's happening today, we are moving to the era where edge computing is becoming important, right? Yes, edge computing is important. So our micro data center allows you to create small data centers. Could be one rack to hundreds of racks. It's architecture, right? It's architecture approach. Create, okay? So you can create edge or a point of presence, right? At every small town, right? A small village, a taluk can create edge computing.
Okay.
People have access to that. Today, edge access is only through 4G and 5G.
4G and
5G.
Only 5G.
5G and 6G, right? 5G comes there. So you already have a edge computing at the local level, right? At taluk level, at the Vijay level.
So each gram panchayat can be a small.
Each gram panchayat and taluk can be have a local computing infrastructure. We have access to the wireless, right?
Correct. So you don't need to heavily invest on the infrastructure.
Yes.
Already use the available infrastructure and make use of the available compute and the performance part of it.
Yes.
To leverage. Okay. When you're doing all these activities, we normally come up with respect to performance, and there'll be definitely bottlenecks. There'll be definitely hindrances. So how is Vigyanlabs addressing these things?
So you need to architect the whole system, right? So you don't make a system just like that, right? You need to architect and design a system. You need to understand how is the network backbone.
Okay.
Where the network? What's the backbone network is there?
Correct.
Where are users? And you need to strategically
perfect marriage. What you need to do.
Design the infrastructure. You need to design computing infrastructure based on your backbone. You can't go and change the backbone overnight. Right?
Correct.
What are the bottlenecks? And design your infrastructure accordingly, right?
Okay. Fine. So with this, we would like to go on to the next thing, like how is Vigyanlabs partnering, collaborating, and engaging the community? I think we already spoken about how Vigyanlabs is creating this community awareness and trying to work towards making Mysore the AI capital of India. So what are your takes on partnership, collaboration, and developing the community for AI?
I said AI is going to become, already has become a part of the parts of our life, and is going to become a significant play in our life, right? Day-to-day life, everything could be at home or office, everywhere. I think we need to create awareness and education and expertise in the AI. So we have partnered. See, Mysore has historically been in a sort of a culture and sort of educational capital. We are blessed with a large number of education institutions and research institutions. We have, the University of Mysore. Then we have,
HSC, the NIE.
HSC, NIE. Historically, then a lot more education institutions come. Decade, Vidyavikas, DSSS. We have a large number of footprint of education institutions and two prominent CSI, research institutions. Our aim is to partner with them. Partner with them, train the,
and also the medical fraternity is also strong.
Large medical fraternity. So basically, we look at multiple use cases, right? AI can be applied in across diverse fields. Could be education, research, and so on. So we are partnering with education institutions, creating an infrastructure and training, having a training program, immersion program to educate, train, and provide them infrastructure so they can train and play around, right? They need a playground.
Correct.
We are creating the playground for the students and faculty to play with the AI.
On to the next question, like you have clearly outlined how Vigyanlabs along with Mysore.ai is collaborating with all the educational institute, be it engineering or pharmacy or medical. How is that collaboration also extending it to the startup community? Since we all have graduated out of SJC STEP and we are part of the startup ecosystem, how would you see Vigyanlabs enabling the startup ecosystem in Mysore to join this journey of AI?
I think, we are working with incubators, SJC and other incubators in the city today, encourage them. I think we already done engagement with a couple of startups already we have worked with them to help in the AI infrastructure, right? One example is academic.ai.
Academia.
We have Srinivas. We have quite a few startups already engaged with us. There are a lot more startups. So we are trying to get today, Mysore.ai is free for everybody to use, right? It's got a fairly robust model we can do, and we are continuously enhancing and providing a lot of tools, right? The tools, the AI Power Mind Studio, to a lot of these startups who can use the infrastructure to to build their applications and use cases, right?
So if somebody out there want to get collaborated with Vigyanlabs, understand more about Mysore.ai, please visit our website, vigyanlabs.com. Please do drop in an email to info@vigyanlabs.com, or you can just walk into our Vigyanlabs. We'll be more than happy to take you around. And Srinivas, if he's there, he'll be able to explain you in detail how a data center is being built. And also, we'll provide you a very good Mysore filter coffee. Along with this, how do you see now going back to the initial question of the series, developing sovereign infrastructure or sovereign infrastructure development? What are your next steps? Like what India should follow and what people should follow so that we don't depend on others and we build our own technology.
See, today we have demonstrated to a fair level that you can build a sovereign AI cloud infrastructure, indigenous led. The technology is there. So we are trying to collaborate with various stakeholders, right?
Yes.
The government, education institutions, research institute, industry. There's a lot of work is happening.
Okay.
And we'll probably see in the coming weeks or months, we'll see a lot more announcements from our side.
Okay.
Collaboration. Because it's ecosystem marketing. It's not just alone. We need to work together with industry, academia, the government to make this happen, right?
So I also understand that Vigyanlabs is part of Open Cloud Compute.
Yeah.
Which is also promoting DPI in a big way.
Yeah.
So anything on that if you want to share with us?
See, what is the purpose of Open Cloud Compute is create a open standard, right? Today, whether you use any infrastructure, right? So as a user, should be able to move from one infrastructure to another seamlessly without having to change.
Okay.
Same rebuild application, right?
Okay, that is earlier we had interoperability.
Yeah.
Now inter-infrastructure migration should be.
Because if you create a lot of distributed infrastructure, you can't expect a user to build application for one infrastructure, rewrite for other infrastructure. Right? So it's a diversity, right?
So that is
and what's happening? Creating open standards, you are creating redundancy in the infrastructure. Infrastructure we build by different people, different technologies, and as a user consumer, it's big, right? I get a choice.
Correct.
I can move based on location. Many criteria I can choose the right infrastructure, and you also help. You make the market bigger, right? I think it's a win-win for everybody. Look at what happened in internet, right? Before internet came in, there were proprietary standard protocols were there.
Correct.
Moment the standards came in, see the way exposure happened, right? Correct. So I think we believe that
the adoption increases.
And it helps benefits everybody in the world, right? Today.
Correct. So the need of the hour is to have this open cloud compute standard in place as early as possible.
Yeah.
And also have the bandwagon of people, both from the academia and from the institute who are AI ready. And for them, the infrastructure is made available at Vigyanlabs as well. So they can come and use it. And they can also learn from Vigyanlabs as to how to build large applications which are mission critical like Aadhaar and make the best use of it. Can you, without naming the clients, can you give examples like what kind of workload are currently being handled in Vigyanlabs so the people can understand?
What you say, we probably run a wide variety of workloads, right? Just to give an example, messaging, right? Messaging. One large messaging provider, right? Today runs on a SaaS company runs on a cloud. It does about 7 billion messages a month.
Wow.
Probably next only to UPI, right?
Wow.
And we have another e-commerce player. He also has about 35,000 stores in the country doing orders continuous, right? So that's the kind of workload. And we have a telecom who do about 100 million messages an hour, right? So we've got fairly large kind of, complex workloads, different domains. And the day we design infrastructure, it's basically agnostic, right? We are sort of, application agnostic, but make sure that we maintain high availability, reliability, and scalability, right? Correct. And security. As long as you have the basic tenants, probably you are sort of fairly agnostic to every workload. And as a time process, we'll get to run multiple workloads. We learn from it and keep on innovating and making infrastructure better and better, right?
Correct. So coming to the end of this series of AI bits and bytes, what we understand after listening to Srinivas is building a data center is an engineering marvel, is an art, and it is like doing a penance. Like there are so many bottlenecks, so many challenges which you need to overcome. So if somebody out there wants to build their own data center at each Gram Panchayat level, then do reach out to Vigyanlabs and we'll be more than happy to help you around. And if there are some people who are just trying to build a AI wrapper class and just to get the feel of AI, also do reach out to us. And if there are people who want to take up from this session and try to build small models which are very specific to address one particular problem. Do approach to us so that Srinivas and his team will be able to help you around. And if there are any pitfalls, if there are any challenges that you might come across with the team behind Srinivas, they'll be able to help you around. So with this, we'd like to end this session, sir. If there is anything else that you want to say to the viewers.
I think I've spoken enough. I think thank you for listening patiently, right? Yeah.
Yes, thanks.